Hey guys, how's it going? So everybody's been doing these budget videos or starter systems and all that. And you know me, I'm just going to get straight to the point. Buy a pair of these for $1,000. Get the Cambridge Audio AXN10 streamer or the MXN10. As you guys know, I'm anti-Blue Sound, I'm anti-Wim, and I'm anti-Eversolo, so those three companies can kiss my brown ass. But anyhow, there's a couple of things that Cambridge is working on. Once they get those things finished and running, I'll do a complete video on that, including the DAC. Anyways, it's a great streamer, and again, I got the big one because, you know, I like big stuff, you know, I cannot lie. Anyhow, let's get back to the speakers. Buy a pair of these. Get yourself a pair of Star Crimson, the little Star Crimsons, you know, the ones I like to blow up. Get a pair of those. Get the Cambridge Audio for your source and all that stuff. And if you need a disc player, I would get the Sony 800M2 or the old 800. They're readily available. The guy in the club just bought one. I talked him into it, and all in it was $250 for the player, another 400 for the streamer, 1,000 for this. So give or take $1,500, and you're off to the races, including a disc player. You can always add a turntable onto that, so within $500 you can get yourself, you know, a Fluence or, you know, whatever the budget stuff is. Audio Technica, I think they've got a budget one, or a project, whatever. So okay, so now I'm going up into the $2,000, whatever. All right, that's all said and done. There's my budget part of it. So how did I do this evaluation? I did it several ways. First thing I did, as I told you guys in the preview video, I ran it with my Macintoshes, right? They're 70 watts a channel, ample power for these guys. These are 83 dB sensitive, right? But they work. With lower power amps, they'll be fine. With Leo's 150 watt per channel, Little Star Crimson, they'll be perfect, right? Yes, they need subwoofers. I'm not going to argue that. But like I said in the last video, the kettle drums and all that, they were reproduced, and I was able to get some feeling in the room. But on daily listening, a pair of subs, or at least one sub if you're in a small setup, will be fine. But without subs, you do get a nice full image. You know, phantom center's locked right in the middle, right? Doesn't matter which one of these three amps I use. But using the Macintosh, I ran it first for about 3 or 4 days. Then I switched over to the tube amps, and again, I'm running everything directly out of my Onkyo, so I'm not using a tube buffer or anything like that. It's coming straight out of the Onkyo, pure direct mode, so there's no signal processing whatsoever going on. And I really liked it with the Macintoshes. Now, the other thing I would suggest, if you're not into transistors or Class D, right, then get the Black Ice FX10H. Period. Buy that for what, $800 or whatever. This for $1,800, right? Get yourself so again, you're getting over the grand region, but the FX10Hs will drive this magically, no problem. So there you go. For tubes, FX10H. For Class D, go with Leo's Little Star Crimsons. I did the review, like again, I went with the Argent Pures, which are basically Leo's amps with silver wire inside and a different power supply. I use that for my Class D. For the tubes, I use the F100s, which is, again, it's an extreme, but at least, you know, the sonic characteristic is similar. So what else do I think about them? I think these would be perfect for anybody with a starter system. Whether you put it on a bookshelf, and as Lucas told me before, I haven't done it yet, but I will try these in a near field system, maybe in my son's room or maybe in my office using my Sony receiver as a source. And yeah, that's basically the review, guys. You know, Class D amps work great with them. 8 Class AB amps work great with them. Tube amps work great with them. The other thing is, why am I saying so much about this? And I basically said toss all the other companies in the bin, because A, this is made in the US, B, it's $1,000, C, it's all thermally printed, and quite honestly, Who doesn't like recycling stuff? I don't know if this was made out of recycled, you know, plastic or whatever. I have no idea, but you know, I know there are companies that are doing those plastic spools using recycled materials. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, and now Luca's offering these in different colors. I think it's bronze and red, I think. Maybe one day blue to match my room. So anyhow, there's my review. I can't really tell you guys more about it. You know, call them up, send them an email, get yourself a pair. You're not going to regret it. Like I said, Phantom Center is great, bass is great, mid-range is spot on. You know, I've had the KEF R3s in this room. I've had the KEF LS50 Metas in this room. I had the Bro 3s in this room. I had those Alyssa Audios in this room. And are you going to get the sweet top end of a ribbon or an electrostatic or of a planar magnetic? No. It's a fabric dome tweeter. But are you going to miss out on any detail and things like that? No, you're not. So that's basically it. I mean, what else can I tell you guys? It's going to be a short video. Have a happy new year. You know, all the best in 2025. The status on my Final Audio M12s is they're working on the speakers right now over in the Netherlands. Delivery will hopefully be end of January, maybe February. It's okay. I'm not in a rush. Greg said I can hang on to these until then. Part 2 of their video is going to be from Greg's place. I'll probably do it probably on the weekend. Yeah, guys, you know, thanks again for watching this year. Thanks again for all the support. You know, the spike in the video views was well appreciated. I'm still shy of $2,000, so I'm not getting shit-faced on the air yet. Unless you guys want to get me shit-faced on the air, then I'm 40 or 60 subscribers short, something like that. And yeah, guys, you know, one other thing before I close the video off. If you do want some junk in the trunk with these, the Black Ice Aries headphone DAC preamp with that sub bass just slightly up a few notches, boom. But again, that's over $2,000, but that also doubles as a headphone amp, you know, preamp and a DAC, so everything's all built into one. But again, it's over $2,000. But for over $2,000, all you need then is the FX10H, pair of these, and you're basically, I guess that's $3,000. No, shit, $4,000. Okay, so that's a little bit extreme. But if you're gonna go extreme too, you could always get the 17-inch wide Cambridge Audio Streamer, Leo Stereo Ultra, right? And as you know, you can stack stuff on it. All right, guys, end of the video. Thanks again. Bye for now.